Just poddin'. Do 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 do. Just poddin'. Do 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 do. Where a podcast is just a podcast. Where a podcast is just a podcast with Ashley, Tequila. We're just poddin'. Do 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 do. Yeah.
What up, 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 everybody? It's your girl Ashley
and Tequila.
And we are just podding, where a podcast is just a podcast with Ashley and Tequila. You already know we are your hosts, and we are back again with another week of the JPP. Drop one of Clues bombs. That was not one of Clues bombs. But anywho, y'all know what it is. Go ahead and grab your headphones, your drinks, and let's just pod.
Oh, I don't have nothing. Nothing today, guys. I'm sober. Sorry. This episode, what? You didn't say.
Oh, this is episode, I think,
49.
Mm-hmm. How long we been podcasting, Tequila?
Not 50 weeks. Not 50 weeks straight. I don't think we need to discuss that.
Y'all, we still a baby, okay? We still a baby podcast, but we here, okay? We are still putting out episodes, and that's the most important part, okay?
All that matters.
Anywho, so what's up, Tequila? I miss you, girl. How you been?
I'm good. You know, this weekend was good, y'all. Finally went home. I was supposed to go home a lot, but I didn't. So, yeah, I got to see my god baby, my nephew, and surprisingly got to see my god brother. Y'all kids is bad, and that's all I'm saying. I ain't even gonna get into it, but it was good for me to see them and my family and my friends. So I was excited, and I'll be right back next week for Thanksgiving.
Facts.
How was your weekend?
Well, what I do? I don't think I did nothing special. My weekend was normal, but I did work out, not this week, but last week I did go to the gym. I actually went to a whole boot camp. Let me tell you. Arms sore.
Not a boot camp.
Yeah, so one of my friends up here, he goes to like one of those gyms you see on Instagram, and they be having all the people in them classes and stuff like that. So I think that a day before I went to one of his friends, it's like Friendsgiving. And they were like all pretty much everybody that goes to the gym. They were like, oh, come. So girl, yes. 9 a.m. on Sunday, got up, went to the gym. And honestly, I did better than I thought. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give myself a pat on the back because Lord knows I ain't seen nobody gym, nobody workout equipment since this pandemic has started. So I was very surprised. But I already know my legs and my lower body is my strongest part. It's my upper body. I'm weak.
The upper body? Santana voice. Oh, Carisha voice. That was Carisha saying that. Your upper body?
I don't have no.
What's big, Carisha? Your upper body?
Your upper body? Listen, I don't have no strength. So they had
most people though, I feel like.
So it was like small weights, but baby, them small weights was feeling like heavy weights. So, but I pushed through, like I got it done, and I was sore like the rest of the week. It was pretty painful, but I'm gonna go back. I think I can do it. I think that'll be a good workout for me. They have like lighter boot camps on Sunday. They said Saturday's pretty intense, and they say the cycling is pretty intense. So I said, baby, I ain't nobody cycler. Like I like to cycle by myself. so I can stop when I want to stop. But in them classes, they be embarrassing you.
I would get out that bike and walk right on out.
So fitness is in the new year coming. But y'all know what it's about to be next week with these Thanksgiving plates. Ain't nobody eating healthy. Well, I don't know, cause my household, they vegan,
You ain't eating
vegetarian.
healthy. You eating healthy. Nobody else.
Right. So it is what it is. But yes, that was like the highlight, I think, of everything, was that I was supposed to get back on the workout journey, but it got halted. But everything else has been good.
Okay. Well, moving on, I guess.
Yes. Move on.
Get it off my chest. This is in regards to, first I want to say RIP to Young Dolph. He was murdered tragically in Memphis on yesterday. We are recording this on Thursday, so it was yesterday. And my get it off my chest is, let me see how I'm gonna say this. I just feel like y'all just have no regard for human life. And it's like, we know people get murdered and everything, but y'all on social media, like the way y'all just be disrespectful after this man has lost his life. Like, I've seen posts hashtagging who they with and who all this. We know Doc had rap beef and all this. And I just feel like y'all is taking up for these people like y'all know them in real life. Like, I don't know. My get off my chest is y'all let people be. Like, just leave shit alone. Y'all don't have to comment on everything. Also, one girl came out giving screenshots of her and Dolph conversation from 2017, and it really wasn't even no tea. It's just like, girl, shut up. She talking about I ain't spoke to him in a year. Okay, keep it that way. I'm not understanding. Like, y'all just want all this clout off of this man has lost life, his wife has lost a husband, a significant other. His kids have lost a father. And here y'all are putting on stuff for personal gain on social media after this man's death. Like, it's just too much. Like, I'm not going to read nothing specific. That's why it's kind of hard for me to talk about it, because I don't want to bring any more light to it. But my get it off my chest is, y'all just let stuff be. Like, put up your condolences, that's fine, but all that extra shit is really unnecessary. And this is people's real life. Like, if it was one of your homies or somebody you knew, you wouldn't be feeling the same way. So, yeah, that's it. People just get on my damn nerve.
That's a good get it off your chest. I don't have one, so we gonna keep it moving with that. I think that's a good one.
Okay.
Gonna touch and agree.
Yeah, so yeah, I did just want to say RIP Young Dolph. It's an unfortunate situation.
Yes, rest in peace. And prayers for his family.
Yes, prayers for sure. And also, well, that's all I got on that. I don't want to spend too much time on that. Mm-hmm. So the only other thing I got for hot topics, we got to talk about it, is the baby and DaniLeigh.
Let's get into it.
Whatever. So I wake up, honey, on Tuesday. Was it Tuesday? I think it was Tuesday.
One of these days is a good week.
Well, I wake up to a text message, a group thread.
Had to be Tuesday, yeah.
Talking about, y'all see what's going on? So clearly I was not up at a decent hour, because I had no idea. I was asleep, okay? And I probably would have been asleep until they text. So first thing I go, of course, Instagram. So I see what's going on. I'm looking at all the videos. If you haven't seen it by now, basically the baby went live. It lasted a whole like 36 hours, y'all. Like at least 24 hours. Seriously. In the middle of the night, Monday night, or early Tuesday morning, I'm thinking maybe 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, the baby went live via Danny's Instagram while she's holding the baby, telling her she need to get out of his house. Mind you, y'all, they down the street from me. And y'all literally down the street. I'm trying to figure out where he at. I'm like, girl, where is you at? So it's this whole debacle. When I got up the next morning, I'm seeing stuff happening in real time. So I'm like, it's still going on. Police
Still
on,
going
the
on.
baby live, Danny live, Mimi, the other baby mama live. He calling her a side chick. She saying she not. He basically trying to kick her and the 3-month-old baby out the house in the middle of the night. Danny say it's because she got a plan B sent to the house and all he want to do is come in her with no responsibilities and all this. Honey, it was a complete mess. And let me just say this, because I wasn't here to report the news. I'm here to talk about it, okay? My feeling is, yes, Danny is aggravating, y'all. We know she get on our nerve. We know that Yellowbone song was dumb as fuck. Like, we all know that. But for you to not have any compassion for this woman, I think that's crazy. I felt so bad for her because the baby is a fucking clown. Now, Danny's a clown. We know Danny's a clown too because of previous actions. And we all knew the type of person the baby was. I don't know how she didn't know. You know, it's different when you're in it. You know, try not to judge because people be in some dumb shit, but you just let them be. But we all saw this coming, but she didn't. And the baby is a clown to me for, first of all, going live, talking about you don't want to put it out there. She trying to bring a black man down. You're the one going live. You're the reason that we know this is going on. And for you to come home and tell that girl to get out with her 3-month-old child, knowing she has no family, she doesn't know anybody in Charlotte, and what you just want her to pick up and go, oh, everybody, oh, she can go to a hotel. How you gonna pack your stuff and your child's stuff to go to a hotel in a city you don't know nothing about? Like, come on, y'all, use your head. So it was just really lame. Like, the baby's a fucking lame. And this is coming from a person that used to be obsessed. Okay, I used to love the baby, but after all these incidents, I've been had stopped liking him. But after all this, it's just reinforcing how much of a lame he really is. And I just think, as much as he puts on about him being a good father, and I don't know if that to be true or not, from what we can see, he is a good dad. But what kind of good dad would put their child out at 2:00 in the morning with nowhere to go? Like, what is happening? I just don't understand. It's not making sense to me. And the part where I really felt bad for her was when it was 2 times when she was live by herself and she was just like crying, like, I know I was dumb. And she was like, he left her while she was pregnant. She came back, whatever. And it's just like she crying. She like, basically she was having an epiphany, like, damn, like, I should have known better. Like, I felt bad for her as a woman. And then secondly was when he was like, you a certified side bitch, like on the live, and she's right there. He's calling her a side bitch to her face. And then when she was trying to convince us that she
was not the side chick.
And
go ahead.
And I was like, I felt bad in that moment because she was asking his brother, who was in the background, like, come on, bro. You know I wasn't a side chick. Like, really, bro? Come on, ma'am, no. Yeah. It's just looking really bad at this point. And I don't think she was a side chick. I really don't. Because who's the main? Who's the main chick? You got to have a main chick to have a side chick. No, y'all, you're playing everybody on everybody's emotions in the situation. That's what's going on. And I think Mimi should have stayed out of it. I understand she said you just want to fuck on your baby mothers and whatever. But Mimi, you did not have to get on live and do that whole thing, girl. You could have just stayed quiet. Now, that second baby mama ain't say a word. We ain't heard a peep out of her since she got pregnant. A lot of people don't even know he got that second baby. So, exactly. I just feel like it was all some clownery. Like,
it was very much giving a clown. That's what it was. Cool. It was giving the circus. And yes, I do feel bad for Danny because it's like she really has no idea. Like, even in that, like the moment of all that going on, it's like, you know what? You're right. You're right. Let me like remove myself. Let me
done it.
And I mean, I get it. But like, even it, like you said, like she's trying to tell us like you weren't. I just feel like
I think she was just embarrassed and she didn't know how to handle it. And I also think she is young.
Yeah, well, she is there. That's what I kept
young-minded now. I don't, because I think she might be what, 25, 26. She seemed like 17, 18.
But yeah, she seemed really young. And that's what I kept saying. I'm watching the video. I'm like, she's young. You know what I'm saying?
No, young-minded. I'm not giving her a pass for being her age. I'm saying she's young-minded, meaning her brain hasn't fully developed yet. And I've been feeling like that even before this situation.
But yeah, I felt so bad because I'm just like, girl, like, even if you were, because I believe, like, before she got pregnant, they was all cut up, posted. So I don't.
Yeah, he was posting her. She was in the Masterpiece video.
Yeah.
I thought that was your Masterpiece.
Yeah.
He
So
had Levi's song.
exactly.
He was co-signing Yellowbone. That's what people not talking about enough. Y'all like she was in it. He co-signed that Yellowbone.
Right. When they came out, they was together. She dropped that song and he was co-signing. Exactly.
So
yes. So my thing was, I believe that they were together. I believe that it's giving. I don't understand why at this point, I guess it matters, or she still wants to be in the relationship. You know what I'm saying?
I think it was a point of disrespect. Like, I think she was like, nigga, you told me you love me, I'm your girl, and now you want to tell millions of people that I was just a side bitch for them to look at me even crazier.
Yeah, I think she was just embarrassed. And I just felt bad for her because she's trying to convince, everybody. And I just want to be like, come on, girl, like, get your stuff, let's get your baby, and just something.
No, I wasn't trying to. I didn't understand why people kept like, why is she still there? I don't understand. Yeah, she has a newborn.
She doesn't have nowhere to go with a newborn. And he wasn't trying to give her no clothes or the baby stuff. Like, he was trying to keep all the stuff that was the babies at the house. Like, if you don't.
Yeah, from what I seen, it was just too much going on. And well, he has now pressed charges. Well, I don't know if he's pressed charges, but she got 2 assault charges. And I need y'all to understand, simple assault or whatever she is charged with, it could have been simple as throwing. I'm not making no excuses, but it could have been something as throwing water in his face. Like, that's assault. So, and I see all these people. Oh, if it was the
sweet potato pie. Oh, what case was that? Oh, I got to go back to holding court. Somebody was throwing what? It was like a. Just sorry. It just reminded me when you said that.
So I was like, dang, I forgot what I was saying.
My bad. Dang.
I was seeing people saying, oh, if it was the other way around, if it was the other way around. First of all, the way that nigga got up on there and was trying to embarrass me, when we saw him come back, he ain't had no marks on him. He ain't had none of that. Let me tell you something. They would have had to come arrest me. Because what you not about to do is embarrass me. And then I see all these people like, oh, he calling you a side bitch. I would have clocked his ass upside the head. And I was like, I'm right there with you. I don't see a problem. I don't condone violence, but I understand. Okay, I understand. And then when they come out with the assault charges, everybody done changed their tune. Like, oh, if it was the other way around, oh, she did this. Oh, she did that. And I'm like, do y'all want her to beat the man up or not? Like, pick a side. Look, if she would have smacked his ass on live, honestly, y'all, I would not have been mad. And like I said, I really don't think people should be putting their hands on each other. But it's just like, for you to be disrespecting me on this level in front of all these people, and you already know the internet don't like her. So you're doing this on purpose. Like,
yeah, and that was the thing I felt. I felt like he was doing that live just to spite her, just to make her feel like small, anyway.
Yeah, and I also think he was doing it because the story would have came, so she couldn't tell it. Like, he was trying to spin the narrative before it came out. Like, say they didn't go live, he was kicking her out, the police came. Somebody leaked the story that the police came. Now we making up stuff in our head like, oh, what done happened? Or she come on live telling us what happened. He tried to hurry up. That's why he kept saying you won't bring a black man down, because he's trying to play into the race card. He's trying to spin the narrative. No, nigga, I don't give a fuck. No. Like, you look stupid as fuck. Like, and then people was like, oh, this is a publicity stunt. If it is a publicity stunt, you're even more retarded. Oh, Lord, I didn't say that. My bad, y'all.
Yeah.
Excuse me. You're even more dumb. Like, why would you put your family in danger, disrespect the mother of your child and your child for some views and some clout?
Yes, and this is going to stay this is the internet. So once it's on the internet, it's there forever.
Forever, yeah.
And so your daughter now has to grow up knowing that you wanted to kick her and her mother out when she was only 3 months. Mind you, he got another daughter. I don't know what the other sex of the baby is.
He has 3 daughters.
3 daughters. So I'm like, sir, for your children to grow up and have to see this one day, like, are y'all not thinking that your
He
kids are
just
going to
don't lie and spin the narrative like he tried to do with us.
So yeah, I don't know. I just think that's just clownery, and I want better for Danny. Like, hopefully she sees now, like, to get out, figure out something, or can find somebody that will help her get out of this terrible situation. And everybody else that's in the situation,
I don't know.
similar.
And then the family got involved. Now the baby said the family disowned her because she had a black baby. I don't know. The family came out and was like, they was waiting for her to get out to speak on it. Basically, they were saying he wasn't shit. Now Danny brother got involved making threats to the baby. Now they want to fight. I don't know when that's gonna happen. It's just too much. But I just feel like people was like, oh, why she don't have nothing? And I just feel like y'all gotta understand, this girl was in love with this man. He was making it seem like he was. I'm pretty sure I know how
taking care of her.
Y'all know how men are. And so she said she sold her place in LA, which, oh baby, I wish you would not have done that. But I'm sure she'll get another place. That'll be fine. But she sold her place in LA. She moved all the way to Charlotte. She has been in Charlotte for 3 months, which probably she been locked up in that condo, because I feel like if nobody even knew she was in Charlotte, like I feel like if she was out and about, like somebody would have saw her. Like I feel like she was locked up in that house. Now the baby been all over. Danny been locked up in that house for 3 months trying to make it work with her family. It was never gonna work, sweetie. No matter how long, it could have been 3 months, 3 years, 10 years. It's never, when it's not gonna work, it's not gonna work. Y'all gotta stop forcing stuff. Like it's just not. And it's easy to see it from the outside looking in. So I do feel for her. Like she said she was dumb. Yes, you were. You were completely dumb. But it's time for her to look at herself and love herself, because I feel like when people put themselves in this situation, they don't love themselves. Now, I don't know if that to be true, but it's just what it's looking like to me, because I feel like when you know your worth, there's just certain stuff you're not going to deal with. And this situation is one of them.
Yeah, I'm hoping she gets out for her sake and her daughter for sure. Because
the people saying that, they probably think she's gonna go bad, and I feel like maybe if it wasn't so public, she might have went bad. But she done been back after some shit that happened before. But this was just, he never really disrespect her in public. This was just blatant disrespect. But she's,
the next step, if she go back, they're gonna be putting hands on each other. That's gonna be the next slide.
They probably already would.
And I'm sure, right? And I'm sure that's already happening. We just haven't seen it on camera.
Yeah. I don't know.
Allegedly, we just gonna throw that down today. Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. I'm pretty sure allegedly she was. I don't know about what he was doing. But anyway, that's all I got, y'all. It was just it was entertainment, you know what I'm saying? It was a fun-filled day to see everybody's reactions, everybody's think pieces, everybody's hilarious comments, because Twitter was on one that day. You hear me? So that's all I got for hot topics, because I don't care what y'all doing. I ain't it's been some other stuff, but I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, well, we can move on. But first, we just want to give a shout out to our sponsor, Anchor. They've been hosting our podcast. And if you guys want to know or get any more information about our podcast, feel free to visit us at anchor.fm/justpoddin. You can check out the other places we stream. So shout out to all our listenerships. We are on the main ones like Apple, Anchor, and Spotify. But we are, everywhere you guys can stream. You guys can also leave us an email at justpoddinpodcast@gmail.com. Write into us. Let us know. We might read it back on the show. You can also leave us a voicemail. And special shout out to our viewership. We see y'all coming over to Himalayas on YouTube. Tequila, let everybody know how they can be a part of the Just Poddin family.
Y'all already know. Drop down in the comments whether you are watching us or you're listening to us, wherever they have a comment section, let us know how we're doing. Let us know how much you love us, or let us know how much you hate us. Either way, it's fine. Just give us a comment. Y'all already know that's what you need to do.
Alrighty. Now we are going to get into some questions. So, from the Intimacy Firm, someone wrote in and said, I get dressed and head out early. My mom called 6 times already to make sure I would be on time for dinner, and I didn't feel like hearing her mouth. On the way, I get into it with this snaggletooth dust bunny in the gas station line. I mean, I gave Shawty the business and called her everything but a child of God. I was already irritated, and she was asking for it. Anywho, I get my gas and get to my mom's house. I'm in the kitchen putting the finished touches on the lasagna when I hear the doorbell ring. She calls for me to come in the living room because she wants me to meet her new boo's daughter. I get in the living room, and who is standing there? Old Snaggletooth herself. What would you do?
Nothing. So if somebody just cussed out, now my mom's boyfriend's daughter is at the door, I'd be like, bitch, same energy. I don't like you now. It ain't never gonna work. I wouldn't say nothing. I'd be like, I would just make a face like, hey, like you already know, I just cussed you out. So it ain't nothing I need to address. Now, if you wanna, I feel like the question should be, what would the other person
do? Right.
Me,
because if I was the person that was got cussed out, it's on now, Shawty. But
like this bitch just cussed me out at the gas station for nothing. Like it would have been, I would have said something out if I was the person getting cussed out. But I would have said something at the gas station too, probably. So it would have been
equal energy.
Well, I feel like I probably wouldn't have said nothing now that I'm thinking about it if I was the other person either, because if you cuss me out at the gas station, I'm cussing you out too. So I done said what I had to say as well. So we just gonna be staring at each other.
Nah, not this, not.
I would have been like, Mama, I just saw this hoe at the gas station. I had to cuss her ass out.
If I would have already had told my mom, be like, oh, this is the girl I was talking about.
I don't know. It depends. Oh yeah, I probably would have told my mom.
You would have already been
hot. The girl that I had to cuss out at the gas station.
Right.
That would have been it.
Yeah, that would have been it. All right. I don't know what this one say neither, so let's see when this red look. All right. It was his friend's family's Sunday. Everything was going great. The spirit was high and the church was going off. The visiting praise team had just started in on their second repraise. I could tell he was enjoying himself. I would even say he felt right at home. I'm hyped because there's nothing like a man I can play, pray, and praise with. Amen. Just then, the music took a turn. The bass, snare, cymbal combo was right. My foot got to going. Out of my peripheral, I see a little footwork happening with my date as well. I'm like, oh, shucks, we finna get busy.
Not y'all about to twerk in the church.
Suddenly, he broke the pews. No, they're like praising. They're like praising.
I know.
He broke out the pews and took off running around the sanctuary. No problem, not ideal, but praise him. Man of God, right? Well, child, right before I knew it, he ran up on the pulpit and was in full body shouting directly in front of my daddy, the pastor. What would you do?
Do you want to... Go ahead.
I think this one was kind of dumb. Like, I don't see the problem.
I'm about to say, do you want a man to praise God or not?
Exactly. I'm like, sis, you got a whole man praising God. Like, if your daddy is up there, he probably think that's good. Like, that's...
Now, me personally...
This is the sign to keep alive. If we ever out and we see somebody and they just be like, just let me know that's the cute girl.
Now, me personally, okay, they ask you what would I do?
Yes.
That would have been the last time. But the way she's describing it, like, this is what you want, seem like.
Yes.
I wouldn't have been describing it like this from the beginning. So
how would you wrote in Tequila?
I'd have been like, I took this nigga to church. He said, "Showed
out." He act like he was at home. He was
because okay, I guess because me, like, I'm not. Me personally, like, I'm not standing up, I'm not shouting, I'm not even tapping my foot. So that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all would seem like y'all was on the same energy wave. When I'm in church, I'm not doing all that. Now, mind you, like, of course, I have family, I have friends that do that, and I don't have a problem with it. But I'm trying to think if my husband or my man, every time we go to church and he run up in the pulpit, I don't know if I can handle that. I don't know if that's for me. I don't think that's for me. I just don't like. I'm like, oh my god, like, yeah, babe, go ahead, get your praise on. But can we stay at the pew, or can we stay around the pew? Like, him going up in the pulpit is too much for me. Like, and probably too much for that pastor, because y'all know pastors is shady. They probably like, why are you up here?
Yeah, maybe it was weird. Maybe it was weird for everybody that he ran up on the pew.
I'm thinking it was if they wrote in.
Yes, like maybe, like maybe, because like some people encourage the running, but it's like maybe they're not one of those churches that encourage the running.
I mean, you can run, but do you got to run up here?
Up on the pool.
What is?
I don't know.
I know you get in the spirit and just take over, but
right, sis, give him another date, okay? Give him another date.
Just don't. Yeah, I mean,
because it seems like she's churchy, so it's like, girl, he's churchy.
I'm not churchy, y'all. I'm not churchy at all. I don't. I love the Lord. I love Jesus.
I mean, I feel like I'm a little churchy, but I don't know if I would want my man to run up on the pulpit. Like, I think if he would have just ran, I'd be like, oh, okay, do your thing.
That might be too much for me.
You running up on the pulpit, I'd have been like, I'm gonna give you a second date, but do something else.
I don't know about no second. It's a no for me.
When these fingers get like this, baby, you really cut off. So I'm pretty turned off. So you're going to have to do something to turn me back on, okay? Because it's the little thing. It only takes a little bit.
That would have been it. We probably could have got something to eat after, and that would have been drop me off at the house.
Let me go up and meet the pastor and the pastor your daddy. He busy.
Oh, no. We're not meeting. I'm like, Daddy, I'm going to see you at the house.
Yeah, I wouldn't have did that, no. Okay, let me see. I don't know what to expect from this one. What's ATP?
At this point.
Okay. At this point, the stolen glances and outright stares were getting old. If he wasn't going to say anything, I guess I would have to. I'm certain he was feeling the kid, but maybe he was a little shy. So because my mama ain't raised no nut, I strode across the gym and straight up to gray sweatpants. Looked him in the eye and said, I mean, you gonna keep staring or are you gonna ask me out? He froze. Confident I had him right where I wanted. I leaned in. No need to be shy. I'm harmless, I said, seductively. He smirked. Then he walked off and said, nah, shawty, I'm cool. But you may want to fix your shirt. Confused, I turned to the mirror right next to us. How about both of my nipples were sitting on the outside of my sports bra? Stupid burpees.
I knew it was going to be another reason why he was staring. As soon as she said she was walking over there, I was like, girl, you got some toilet paper on your shoe. You got something going on.
I didn't expect that. I thought he was just not going to be into her.
No, I knew it. That would have never happened to me because I ain't going up no. I ain't going up to nobody.
That part. But girl, after you do burpees, you supposed to check yourself in the mirror. Like,
oh, girl.
She over there trying to
First of all, I would have known. My titties is too big. Like, right. I know when something ain't right.
Right.
So, ma'am, you just focus on that man that's not paying you no attention and the way you want him to. Now you got to switch gyms.
Now your workup messed up for the whole month.
Because you do not want to go back in there and see that man.
Girl, it's the confidence for me, girl. Shout out to you for walking over there because that's number one thing I wouldn't have did is walk across that gym and there's nobody out. Okay.
No, not at all.
So shout out to you for being confident and shout out for you even being more confident for having your nipples out.
Yeah.
But that was funny to me. Okay, that's all I got for today.
Okay. Well, we ain't got to talk about Thanksgiving because I don't have nothing.
Well, we could just say what we're thankful for.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, well, I'm thankful. I'm thankful for my job. I'm thankful for, my friends, family, of course. I'm thankful for being in a new place. Life is obviously stressful, but I think you have to, of course, we've been saying this for a few months now, like just focus on the positive, focus on the things that bring you joy. And of course, this is definitely that season where all of those feelings are more into place, but it shouldn't just be around Thanksgiving or Christmas or the holiday time. It really should be like a yearly thing that you're thankful for the many blessings that God gives us. And I know we all complain, but listen, when I be just driving in my car, I just be like, you know what, God, like I remember when I was praying for this, and obviously, of course, it doesn't look like everything I thought it was gonna look like, but I'm still here and I'm grateful and I'm so thankful. And I'm excited to see what other opportunities come from being in Atlanta and yeah, all that good stuff. So that's what I'm thankful for. Short and sweet.
Yeah, pretty much the same. I'm thankful. I'm just thankful to be in the number. I'm thankful to still be here. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people didn't make it. Also, of course, I'm thankful for a new job. I feel like it's been forever, but I just started in March. But I am thankful for that. But most importantly, oh, of course, my family and friends. Yes. But most importantly, y'all, I'm really just thankful for a peace of mind. Like this time last year was not a good time for me. Like I was in the midst of a contract being up for my job, didn't know what I was about to do, where I was about to be working, how I was about to pay this rent, how I was about to pay all these bills, but just having faith and still grinding. Like I'm just happy to be where I am today. So I am thankful for that. And yeah, that's it too.
Yay. Okay, well, y'all drop down in the comments and let us know what you guys are thankful for this year. And we definitely hope that you guys have a great holiday and happy Thanksgiving. And if y'all go out for Black Friday, definitely be safe and don't spend all your money.
Y'all stay in the house. Y'all do Cyber Monday.
Oh, that's a good one. You want to do TV? Listen, I'm a little behind.
And it's gonna be quick because this week TV be getting out of control. We got to cut some of these shows out. I'm behind too. I'm behind on Queens. You watched it?
I just watched it. I was like, dang, I had to pick one. I was like, which one? Tequila.
Well, I watched Our Kind of People. I had to watch that. Not we watched.
Like, Tequila probably watched Queens.
No, Our Kind of People is above Queens.
Oh, see, I ain't watch. Okay.
Yeah. Well, we won't talk about neither one of them. We'll do a catch up episode next. I mean, on the episodes next time we record. BMF real quick. The episode leaked the other Sunday, so I've been watched it. So I don't even remember what really happened. But I just know Tyreek and them come back Sunday, baby, and I'm gonna be fully engaged, baby. I'm giving reviews, okay? We gonna talk about Tyreek and them. We ain't really getting into BMF, which shout out to them. It was a good, good little series. I'll be ready for that to come back. But I'm really ready for Tyreek and them. So what else? What else we be watching? Oh, before we get into our shows, I started watching Designated Survivor, y'all. It came out in 2016. It only got 3 seasons, but it's good, okay? I'm still on season 1. I think the first season got 20 episodes, 21 episodes. Baby. It's good, okay? It be something going on. You know how they be like, it's something every episode. Like, dang, it's something going. It's about. Let me say what it's about first. So basically, it's about this man who was. What was he? He was on something in the White House, but it was a low position, like over the Department of Housing and Development or something like that. And he was about to get fired by the president, so he couldn't go to the State of the Union. So everybody from Congress and everybody in the high positions is at the State of the Union. Y'all know it's at the Capitol with everybody. The January 6th, all them people rushed. That's everybody that was in there. President, vice president, everybody. So, y'all, the damn Capitol blew up, y'all. It blew up and killed every damn body. So, because the man that was over the Department of Housing Development, he was about to get fired. He wasn't there. So, he had to be president. I told y'all, he ain't never served in the military. He ain't never served in no type of office. He just a regular guy with a wife and 2 kids.
I think I heard this.
It's the guy from 24. If y'all ever watched the show 24, it's the main guy from that. So basically, anyway, I done gave y'all enough, but that's in the first episode. So y'all it's within the first whatever. So that's what the show about. So then it just shows like everything that's going on. They're trying to find out how this bomb went off. Like other stuff is happening. Like assassination attempts is still happening. Like it's just a whole drama. Like it's scandal on steroids. Like without the affairs. Yeah, because I don't know what's gonna happen, but so far it hasn't been any like craziness regarding that aspect. But when you know how you be like, dang, it's something every episode, something. No, this one is something every scene, baby. It's something happening every scene. I can't believe I'm keeping up because I be like, wait, what? It's a lot, but it's good.
Oh, we're gonna have to play it next week.
But yeah, so that's what I've been watching, literally, y'all, like all night, all day. Been watching that. That's really all I need to talk about until we talk about our shows. Oh wait, Married at First Sight.
It's over, right? They've already.
The reunion was crazy yesterday, y'all. The people is crazy, and for the record, I said nobody was gonna stay together. Nobody is together.
Really?
Nobody is together. Jose and Rachel acting like they broke up, but they talking about they figuring it out. But nobody is together. And I just want to say, I called it from the beginning. Episode 2, whatever episode. I was like,
that means this was a terrible season.
It wasn't a terrible as far as
not like entertainment, but I mean as far as the concept of you trying to match people.
It was insane. The reunion. I'm ready for part 2 because they done broke it up in 2 parts, y'all. But if y'all watched it, drop down in the comments. Let me know what you thought about it, and we can discuss it in the comments. Okay. But that's all I got.
So now I'm really behind. Really, I've been watching just a lot of Christmas movies. What was the holiday pack?
But then I turned it off.
The Christmas pack. It was with TequilaH. I think it came out last year. That was so cute.
I saw that last year.
So I've been just watching Christmas movies a lot. I did watch I can't remember the title. It's with The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. It's on Netflix. But the biggest one I just really wanted to watch was
Kelly Rowland.
No. The biggest movie I want to talk about was Harder They Fall. Okay.
Did you watch it?
Yes.
No, we can't talk about it. I ain't watched it yet.
Oh, I thought you said you watched. I thought I was late.
I started it, but then I was at work. Something happened
at work.
And I ain't never go back to watch it. Because I had to start over because I wasn't paying attention and stuff was happening. I'm like, oh
yeah, it was going. Well, I'll let you go back.
So no, we gotta talk about that next
time. Okay, well then we can save. I wanted to do so this will give you time, and y'all in the comments as well, or listeners as well, time to go, or maybe off the top of your head, your favorite female fight scenes.
Oh, I'm not gonna know that. No matter what week we do. What?
I want to rate them like the top 5, at least top 5.
5? I don't even know 5. You know, I don't watch movies like that, Ashley.
You know some female fight scenes, Tequila.
Not that I remember. I remember the movies, but I don't be like, oh, that's a good fight scene. Like, I don't look at fight scenes like that.
Okay.
So you can name yours, and I'll be interested. Maybe I can look at the clips. Because all I'm gonna say is Salt, Colombiana. I don't even know the scenes. I'm just saying the movie.
The movie.
Baps. Y'all remember when Halle Berry and old girl beat that burglar up? Now this is my top. That's in my top.
Let's just do the movie.
R.I.P. But they wasn't.
Oh wow.
Yo,
Come on.
thanks. That's top.
Okay, well, think of your movie so I can laugh. Because I know you're gonna say something silly. I know you're gonna say something silly. But that's really it. Yeah.
Did you ain't watch Ready to Love?
Oh, dang, it's been so long.
I thought TV was gonna be long. It's gonna be short today.
Ready to Love. Yes, that's when Courtney went home, right?
Okay, yes. Oh,
okay.
We talked about it.
We talked about it on the phone.
Okay, we can't talk about it. We can talk about it. So, Ready to Love, y'all. I will say with this season,
they're doing what they're supposed to do as far as dating.
Yeah, but nobody has no. But I feel like they're going too far left. Like,
yes, they're doing.
Nobody has a strong connection.
Well, and I feel like that we can tell with the editing, because it feels like a lot.
But if they had that strong of a connection, we would have saw it. Like we see the strong connections, we just don't see. We'll see who they have. Like, oh yeah, I connected with this person. I connected with this person. Yeah, but who is your main? Like nobody has like
who's your number one? Like I feel like the season before there was like, you're my number one. Like I'm your number one. Nobody.
I'm glad they're not saying that because I don't want to hear that. But yeah, for sure. But I was shocked that Courtney went home, but I feel like Camille should have went home because Camille is really out of control. Something is really wrong with her, and either she is that insane or she's doing it for TV. Either way, get her ass off of my screen because
insane, TV, insecure. I don't know.
She is too much. Like, girl, she can go and then Cornelius can go next week. Like, I'm not understanding why
that. He can go the same time when she goes. If he feel that.
No, I'm talking about she should have went this week and then he could have went next week. Like, listen, if you need to connect, ain't they both waiting for marriage?
Yes. Okay. Me, I thought the same thing. I was like, why haven't they connected?
Maybe they don't like each other.
Yeah, that's so weird to me. But I don't know. Cornelius swear up and down Camille is his match, baby. And I mean, when everybody was about to put her in the bottom, he was
Camille going home. I'm standing beside it.
Oh, she going home next, Tequila, for sure.
I don't know about next. I don't know when she going. I just know she going.
But she, you know what though? She did with her. I don't know, because I thought old girl was gonna stay with Chris to the end, and she switched up at the last season.
We see how that. Well, Camille can't switch it up because she being rude to everybody else. At least Naya.
That was so rude when she was on that day, and he was just like so.
With Dante.
I was like,
should have cussed her ass clean the fuck
if
out.
you knew you don't say yes to go on the date.
And I didn't understand, like, okay, yes, when you're dating somebody, you're gonna ask questions about finances and kids and stuff. But you're clearly saying you're not interested. Why you need to know how much money I made?
Exactly.
If we're
because she can tell, like, if he would have said something to catch her attention, she would have like, oh. No,
I don't think so. I think she just nosy as hell.
Well, that's real out of pocket. She real rude for that one.
She is, and something is insane with like Cornelius, baby. What is you doing? It's starting to make all these rumors on the internet look true. About how these, well, it's no rumors, it's just speculation about what we think. Because Cornelius is giving real church boy hiding something vibes, and you just want a woman on your side to just say you have a woman on your side. Like, it's just giving real something ain't right. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't know what's the problem, but that's all it's giving me. But anyway, who you think going home next? The men.
Uh,
Cause Camille gonna fight everybody. They try to send Cornelius home.
but I think people still like Cornelius. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think he going yet either.
What's that other dude name?
The new one,
Yeah.
Steve. No, I don't know. If that's it. But you think he going home? Yeah, honestly, y'all, this is
Or
like
he gonna be in the bottom for sure.
this is really the first season where I don't be knowing who going home. Like I feel like all the other seasons, I'm like, oh, it's gonna be this person, it's gonna be this person, it's gonna be this person. This season, I really don't know. Everybody just kind of floating. Like it's nobody. Like,
I was gonna say the dude that made the connection with the new girl. He might
where
be
she at? She wasn't on the episode at all. Sydney.
at all.
Who made a connection with
Remember
her?
they were sitting in the museum in the bubbles. It's not Dante.
Frank? Naeem?
I don't know. He the one with all them kids.
That is Dante.
Oh.
Well, Dante got them 3 kids and them 3 baby mamas.
Yep, I think it's gonna be him then.
You
Because I don't think he had no real connections. I thought his real connection was because remember he was trying to make that connection with Shiloh and that didn't happen.
They do have a connection.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they didn't make a connection.
No, that was Frank and Tasia in that bar, but they had to date at the same time. They were showing them.
Oh
no, that's Shiloh had like him, cause she like him and Phil.
Well, I know that new man gonna be in the bottom, but he said
he go home because nobody there for him.
Yes, okay.
I was trying to have kids. These people don't want kids.
Well, he like didn't him and Tasia make that connection, so maybe.
Girl, bye. Now if that wasn't for TV.
Listen, I said she the most promising because
they gonna cling on to each other because they don't got nobody else. Neither one.
And I think it's what's gonna happen. Because,
no, they're not gonna stay.
The pretty girl, what's her name?
Ooh.
She's really grown on me. She don't get a lot of TV time though, which is weird.
Pretty girl.
The one that he made a connection with.
Tasia?
No.
Sabrina. She only was not in one episode. She was in a whole bunch of shit. This episode, she was in all the dates.
Who else she went on a date with?
Him, and then she had that double date, and then she was talking to Dante. First, she was talking to Frank. They did. She was all over the place this episode.
I like Sabrina. I don't know who I want her to be with, but
I like Sabrina too, but it ain't him.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. They don't know. It's not gonna work. I don't know why he wants kids and she clearly doesn't want kids. And sir, you're forcing it because y'all are be friends. Be friends.
Yeah, and then Tasia, I don't think Tasia is interested in him.
Me neither. But I said, oh, this is cute for TV.
I was sitting there watching the date like, who y'all fooling? Because it ain't me.
Okay.
But yeah, I honestly have no idea who's gonna go. Like if I had to guess like you, I would just put the new guy, what his name's gonna be, because we don't know. In the bottom, I can't.
You think Tommy gonna switch it up? I don't remember what.
And then Dante and Naeem, I get both of them mixed up sometimes. Like I know Dante and Shiloh did have a thing. It's an echo. I know Dante and Shiloh had that thing, but I'm trying to remember
who else.
No, I'm trying to remember who Naeem is with. That's what I'm saying. I can get them mixed.
So it might be Naeem that I'm talking about then. Cause somebody ain't got no connection, baby. One of them ain't got no connection.
I feel like they both had a connection. They both had
at least one, right? I felt like everybody at least had one. But I can't remember either.
Or was it Naeem that was with Shiloh? And I'm getting them mixed up.
Who's the trainer?
got to be Dante because Naeem is like that. He that type of person.
Oh yeah, well then it must be Naeem then. One of them.
It must have been Naeem with Shiloh, and I'm getting them mixed up.
One of them.
And I don't know. I can't keep up. I feel like I'm missing some of the girls too. I can't even think of who. Whatever.
I feel like the only girl that doesn't have a connection is Tasia.
Right.
I don't know why she's still there.
She is. Oh, Zadia. What is she feeling? Dante. It was Dante. It was Zadia that Dante was in that date with, not Shiloh. In the bar. I was getting them mixed up. Okay, yes. Zadia is with Dante, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
One of them. You know what? It might be him because he the one that took Sabrina out on a date. That was Dante.
Yeah.
He going home.
You think? Zadia like him.
Who else? Who gonna save him?
That's Zadia top. I don't know.
Well, then she must go home there.
But somebody else had I think Shiloh liked him too. Because remember when it was Dante?
I thought so too. But I don't know.
I think remember they was Dante, Naheem, or Nahir, whatever the shit is. With Tasia, Shiloh, and Zadia on that date, and they're talking about having sex.
Mm-hmm.
I think Zadia and Shiloh like both of them. And then I don't know either. And Tasia tried to slide in some connection with Phil, and I'm like, girl, what?
You don't like her neither. I don't. She needs to go home. She's really wasting space.
I don't know. I feel like they cutting it like that. I feel like she going.
You don't think, but she don't have. I don't hear that nobody talks about her.
One of them people did when I think was it Phil?
That was the new guy.
No, when he said something, another guy was like, "Yeah, they said her too." Cause he was like, she got that Jill Scott vibe. And they was like, yeah, she do.
You remember? I really just only heard the new guy.
No, somebody else said something too.
Oh, okay.
But first of all, Tasia does not have no Jill Scott vibe. Like, Tasia's a beautiful woman.
Oh no, I think she's pretty. I think she's really pretty.
Just because she bigger don't mean she got to be fucking Jill Scott. They don't have the same vibe at all. What are y'all talking about? Yeah. Tasia need to find somebody else because first of all, I don't like none of these men on here anyway.
Yeah.
It's just not giving what it was supposed to give.
I like Walter.
And I got my eye on Walter. I like him so. You're right. I like Walter, but it's something. But I got my eye.
I was starting to like this episode when he really had Aisha. Why can't you use that name? I can't get it right.
It's Aisha.
My bad. Yeah, when she got her to come, when you got to see their connection.
Who, Phil? I thought we was talking about Walter.
No, I was saying I like Walter, and then I said I also liked Phil this episode.
Oh. Yeah, but I'm like, everybody giving Phil props, and I'm like, what was he supposed to do? There's a camera in his face. Of course, he gonna cover her.
Mm-hmm.
Phil is cool, like he just there. It's just nobody that I'm like.
Wow. Yeah. No, I agree.
He is attractive. He's older,
He's
but
the only one.
But no, it's something about him because I don't understand why he keep bringing up his relationship with his wife.
Yeah.
That was 18 years ago, and you've dated after that. So what happened with those relationships? I need to know.
Ever since you said that, I'd be like, dang, he keep talking about that ex-wife.
Every single episode, and it's just like, I understand that was a tragic event, and that it needs to be a part of your story. But if he leaves with that, fine. But we also need to get to know what happened after that.
Right. I agree. Like I said, every time I hear it now, I'd be like, Tequila done called it.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm sorry. It's just one.
So we'll have to see. What's happening with Love is
Ready to Love.
So y'all drop down in the comments. Let us know who y'all think's going home or who should stay, who should be together. Talk to us. We want to know because we don't clearly have a clue. The final countdown. Insecure.
How you felt about it? I liked it. It was fine.
Me too. Well, my best friend said Issa was getting on her nerve, and I said, "How?"
Issa get on everybody in every episode. What you mean? How was Issa getting on her nerve though? Issa frustrates us all the time because she awkward. We were like, girl, what?
Yes. But I said, we got off topic and I just said, eventually, Okay,
let's see. Okay, so y'all, they was at the beach. Nathan was thrown in the bed.
Yes.
Well,
yes,
I don't want to explain it. I don't want to explain it.
Okay. I was just going to say, I was going to go straight to, I was thinking about going straight to the end.
But listen, we don't review the show. We talk about it, okay?
Okay, so here's the thing. I like Issa and Nathan together. I think this is cute, but I feel like they're setting us up to break us down for her and Lawrence to be together. But I hope I'm wrong because I thought it was a cute ending.
Okay, so I like Nathan. I like Lawrence. I like Nathan. I like Issa and Lawrence together, and I like Nathan too. So when this episode came, I was like, oh, okay. Wasn't expecting that. But I don't think I like it.
You don't like Issa and Nathan together?
I know. I thought I was like, yeah, Nathan. No.
I do. Well, maybe not. Maybe this isn't. I don't know. I don't know if I see forever yet. But
you like it.
Yes, I like it now. I'm saying I do like it now. I think this is. I think it. She needs to move forward. I don't think she needs to go backward ever with Lawrence.
She don't have to be with neither one. People be trying to compare. Oh, I want her with Nathan because she not.
I just want her to move on. Yeah, I just want her to move on. I think.
Yeah, but I don't think you move on with another person. Like I don't believe in that. The best pussy is some new pussy, or the best dick is some new dick. I don't believe in that. I think if you're using other people to move on, then you're not completely healed, and it's gonna show up eventually. So me personally, I thought I wanted them together, but I was just looking. I was like, Nathan got too many issues. Issa dealing with too much. Like I was like, I don't know. They understand each other though. Like I do appreciate Nathan understanding Issa's awkwardness and just her personality and just like rolling with it. But
I was shocked.
He's not stable. I don't know. I don't think neither one of them stable.
Okay, let's say this before we get into his issues. I was definitely shocked that he was like feeling her for like sure.
Really? Oh, I knew that.
Yes.
She the reason they ain't together. He always wanted to be back with her.
I thought he had just come to the conclusion, like when they were in the car and he was like, "Oh, you've been friend zoned." Like I thought he already came to the conclusion, like, "Oh, I've been friend zoned."
I think he was just gonna accept it, but I knew he still had feelings for you.
Oh, had feelings. I had no idea, child. I was like, "Oh, he like her." Like, okay, he's just been being a good friend to her to, I guess, eventually open that door. Cool.
He was just taking her lead. That's all. Yeah. That's what a lot of these niggas do. They're waiting for the person to be like, I've been waiting for your ass, finally. So,
but I do agree with you, Tequila. I do agree. Like when he was like, because I don't, for me, I don't know why that whole debacle with the cousin and all of that happened.
What you mean?
Like, I get that they were trying to tell us, like, I guess bring up the leaving, like Nathan just disappearing randomly, like bring that back or give us closure for that. But I don't know why we needed the cousin to help us get there?
I think it was to show the growth. Like, I think it was, for me, it was, okay, so he got kicked out. First of all, I want to say, I thought he was fucking the wife. I thought Nathan was fucking his cousin's wife. The way they
it was giving weird, awkward in the beginning.
Like, what is going on? But I think they showed us the cousin coming in because, Nathan said he don't have no family or whatever, but he said that, I guess, because they kicked him out. What am I trying to say? I can't even put it into words. Okay, so I think what happened, so Nathan now is diagnosed with bipolarism or being bipolar. And so now he can put a name to his issues, right? When the cousin still doesn't know this. Issa's the only one that knows his diagnosis. So I feel like this episode was to show Nathan's growth, and I think he was trying to show his family that. He was trying to show his cousin, like, look, I've changed, I've grown, like, I'm out here throwing events and doing all this, and I'm not the same Nathan that y'all kicked out my house. But I think also bringing the cousin in, something had to happen for where Nathan had to have an aha moment or a connection with Issa to end up together, basically. Because without the cousin, how they gonna have this deep conversation?
I don't know. And I think that's what frustrates me sometimes with Issa and Nathan. It's like y'all just go around the bush instead of just saying how y'all really want to feel.
I think they always say how they feel.
Huh?
I think the only time, I think they always say how they feel. I think the only time they went around the bush is when they was trying to be friends, but that's when Issa was trying to be with Nathan. I mean, with Lauren. And then this whole year or whatever, Issa was trying to run her business. She wasn't thinking about that.
I don't know. It was just interesting to me. I was just like, why are we seeing this for so long? But I guess the ending,
it all made sense to me. I don't see what's his name.
But because that was the bulk of the episode. I mean, I guess this was his episode too. So I don't know, y'all. Issa and Nathan are together.
They're gonna be broken up by episode 2 more episodes. This is gonna be over. I can't see. We're gonna see. I don't know. Hopefully, at this point, I don't even want her with Lawrence. I don't want her with nobody. Unless the only way I want her with Lawrence is if that baby not his. Because if the baby not his, then we can work on some things. But if it is, no. Because Issa, she ain't never gonna let that go. Being a stepmama, no. Issa ain't about to be. I just feel like it's just too much going on.
How you felt about Lawrence in the episode? Because we didn't talk about his episode.
Oh yeah, that was the main episode we need to talk about. I feel like Twitter was so divided that night, honey. Some people was team Lawrence and some people was team Condola. And honestly, I can see both sides, but if I had to pick a side, it's gonna be Condola. Like, are you serious? This lady is a brand new mama. He flying in every week. She been up for damn 7 days straight. And he flying in and want to get some props. I'm trying to be here. Nigga, I've been up for 2 days fucking straight. No sleep, no nothing. I'm here. Moms don't have the luxury to just hop on the plane every Friday and come and then leave, be out Saturday or Sunday. No. Or have the luxury to be like, oh, I can't make it this week, which Lawrence did. Absolutely. Also, when he was getting mad that she was doing stuff without him and making appointments or I want to be there, I want to be part. Lawrence, you said keep me posted. Those were your words. Now, Condola, it was clear he didn't want that baby. It was clear he didn't want that baby now. You made a decision to keep it. That's all I'm saying. However, Lawrence said keep me posted. Meaning, like, posted, like, he just let me know when you had a baby or let me know what's up. That's what the hell she doing. How you gonna be disappeared for 9 months or she had a baby early, so however many months, and then want to hop back in like you've been here the whole time? Like, no, it don't work like that. Yeah. And why he had that damn crib in his apartment? The baby is not coming.
He trying to have some type of connection.
No,
But
he's
nigga,
trying to be
you
fake.
should have been doing that.
He's trying to be what he is, a good boy that thinks he's a fuck boy that thinks he's a good boy. He is not a deadbeat dad that think he a good dad, but he okay dad that think he's an outstanding dad. No.
Yeah, so I think that's what he's trying to do. I think he's trying to have some type of connection. Now let me say this. That episode made me realize that Issa don't need to be with Lawrence. That Lawrence still has a lot of growing up to do. Like, for him to think that he can just pop back in the baby's life and everything's supposed to be okay. Nigga, I've been carrying this baby for 9 months or at 8 months or whatever. Almost a year, long enough.
Right.
Okay. My body has changed, my hormones has changed, like my whole world has changed. While you have flown off and had this new job and this new life, like nigga, you was on a whole date when
he still
I was pushing out,
which is fine. You can still date.
Right. So like, I just feel like, his world wasn't interrupted. I mean, I get it for most dads, really their world doesn't change until the baby is delivered. Okay. 2, Lauren, you didn't have to take this new
not
job.
after that.
You didn't have to take this new job. You could have, when you found out Condola was pregnant, like you could have made a decision. That's what parents do. They make sacrifices. Things that they don't want to do, they make those sacrifices to be there for their children. That's the reality of being a good parent.
Right.
So my thing is, Lawrence is doing all this stuff. Not to say that when he has been with his kid that he hasn't been a good dad. You're doing good, but those are things that you're supposed to be doing.
Okay,
like you're not gonna get
a pat on the fish for swimming no longer.
Yes, you're not gonna get a pat on the back for being a dad. Like that's what you're supposed to be doing, nigga. And guess what? You're only doing it for 2 days out of the week. Not even 2 days, a day and a half, because it's taking you time to fly in here and fly out. You gotta leave and come.
Not even probably a day and a half, because it's really hours, because you're not staying at Condola's house and she's not letting you take the baby. So you only seeing him during the day and going home. So and getting a good night's rest.
And what really made me mad, even though like you weren't gonna get no extra points because Condola still has to work and do what she needs to do and still take care of the baby. Like she can't say, "Oh, I've had a long day at work. Let me not feed my child. Right. Let me not change him. Let me not wash him." So the fact that you looked over at your suitcase and you didn't get your behind up to get on that plane, I don't care how dark time. Like, think how tired Condola is. Girl, pissed me off.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Moms don't have the luxury in most situations. Yes. Well, in this situation, the mom does not have the luxury to take a day off.
To take a day off, right?
And then you want to come around giving demands and shit. No.
Now, will I say Condola is still bitter and still a little angry? Absolutely. And does she probably need to come back and calm it down? Yes.
Why is she bitter? Why do you think she's bitter?
I think she's coming off bitter. Like for me, when Lawrence fed the baby, and she made
Lawrence is a stranger. I think y'all are forgetting. They did not have a relationship for long. Lawrence is a stranger. I did not see you for months. My child, you about to give my child solids when I haven't given my child solids, you've lost your fucking mind.
I understand, but I feel like for Condola to blow it up at the party was a bit much for me.
How does that show she's bitter though? I want to give me the bitterness.
I think she's being bitter. I think not to say Lawrence is doing what he's supposed to be doing. So at this point, Lawrence has been to the doctor's appointments. He's coming into town.
What did you say? He's supposed to do.
Like he's supposed to be doing. So I feel like any reservation that she has for her to not trust him is like, Condola, this is still his child too. And I get it. He has not been there. He's not there like you're not there. But I think when she said I don't trust you, it's like, girl, he's been coming to these things with you all the time. Clearly, if you are gonna have a co-parenting relationship, like you're gonna have to understand that when the baby is with me, that I'm doing what's best for the baby.
I feel like I don't think it's I don't trust you because it's you. I think it's I don't trust you because this is my first baby and you ain't been there. You ain't been around. Like I don't. If I can't even imagine. I probably won't even trust my own damn family to be taking them to spend the night. Like no, like this is my first child. She just learning as she go. Like she ain't seen this nigga in at least 8 months. She told you she was pregnant. Oh, keep me posted. Okay, so you're not reliable. We see that. So why would I? Why is he showing he's trustworthy when he's just leaving me to deal? Then I tell you to come, you come. It's been a couple of weeks, and you trying to take the baby? No,
I think it's been more.
Or a couple months.
Yeah,
it's no longer. It was what 4 months? No, 4 months. Let's do the math. A couple hours. He ain't coming every week. He not coming every week. So 4 times a month. Let's say he did come every week. That's 16 times you've seen my baby. And you think I'm about to let you take him? No. And I think she was trying. Like, I think she was. She was like, yeah, I'm going to let you do it. Like, if she was bitter, I feel like if she was bitter, she would be like, fuck you, nigga. You're not coming to the doctor's appointments. You better be lucky I told you. Like, I feel like it's not giving bitter to me personally. I feel like bitter looks a little bit differently. Now, do I think she does need to trust him a little more? Like, it's going to have to eventually get there, of course. Of course, she's going to have to trust him because he is going to have a relationship. But at this point, I'm like, I'm thinking if I was her, shit, you better be lucky.
Yes. And I mean, I think too, also, Condola is clearly struggling. Like she's clearly having a harder time than what I think she thought she was going to be as a new mom. And I know that you and Lawrence don't have, I just, when I feel like, I guess I should say this, when people are deciding to co-parent, the best thing for y'all to do is to actually get along, because it's gonna make co-parenting.
I mean, of course, but nobody goes into co-parenting thinking, "Oh, we're gonna argue." Nobody does that. It's just
I'm not saying. I understand.
It's the reality of the situation. First of all, co-parenting is not easy. It's never gonna be, especially when he don't even live in the same city.
Right. He doesn't. I think. Now I don't know about, like you said, Lawrence bought that crib. That baby's definitely not getting on no plane.
Well, Lawrence got to move back to LA.
You think so?
Yeah. But my thing is, and that's another thing, like he bought that crib and then you was about to take him for what, 4 days? That's another thing.
You was about to take him for 4. I thought he was just taking him for the night.
No, he was taking him for days. That's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying.
Oh no.
What the fuck are you talking about?
When she came over, I thought he was just going for the night. Now I was like, Condola. Now
no, he was about to take that baby on that plane with him.
Girl.
That's what I was saying. See? Oh, I think it was like what, 4 days or something.
Oh my God, yeah, I really did not know that. Like, I really thought Lawrence was just taking him to the hotel. Like, that's why I was like about to go in a control. Like, girl, it's just the night. You need the night. Like, he
also in a pandemic, my baby ain't going to no hotel either. So either way.
Well, are they in a pandemic on the show?
Yeah, they just not showing it. They didn't want to show, but they're in the times.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if they was in the pandemic, if they was putting that in the show. But yeah, I thought it was just for the night, and I was just like, Condola, girl, you need the night. Like, it's okay. Like, trust that he's gonna be fine. I know it's easier said than done. It's harder, obviously, when you have all of these new.
I haven't seen Lawrence change a diaper, and you think I'm about to send a baby with him? No. That's what I was the diaper. You have not fixed a bottle. You don't know how to put clothes over my baby head. You don't know how to do nothing. That's why I'm like, even if it was a night, no. I'm gonna have to see you in a day. I'm gonna have to see you. We're gonna have to spend a day together with me watching you do this.
That's what I was hoping.
Multiple times, not just one day, multiple times. But that's what I'm saying. Like, go back. It's 4 months. 16 times you seen my child.
In my head, that's what I'm assuming they're doing. Now I will tell you, I'm
we doing that and he flying in once a week? It's no way. No. Now,
I thought
if Lawrence was in LA,
mm-hmm.
then
It'd be a
I
different
might feel different. But it's no way you can be there that much.
Right. Listen, and at the end of the day, these are things that Lawrence should be doing. He's not getting in any extra special privileges. And if it's so hard for him, Lawrence, you can quit your job and move back to LA. Like, these are things, again, that parents, fathers, mothers, people that are taking care of children have to do. So I feel like I don't feel no sympathy on him on that. But because I feel like the steps that he does make forward is like, nigga, you take 10 steps backwards.
Yeah.
Well, doing something else dumb.
The reason I say I could see, I said in the beginning, I said I could see both sides. The side I was seeing of Lawrence was, he did tell Condola, basically, he don't want the baby. So.
Well, she living like, she already living like he don't want the baby.
No. I'm saying Condola could have made choices before the baby was born, because he told you that he didn't want the baby, and now he's trying to come back around, and in his mind he doing all he can, which he's really not. But in his mind, seeing it from his point, of course men think they're doing more than they're doing. So it's like, okay, I guess. But for me, if I had, like I said, if I had to pick, I got to be on Condola's side, because I don't know. But all I know is I don't want to see a whole episode of Lawrence ever again. Y'all, I was like, I like Lawrence, but it was about 5 minutes into the episode, and I was like, is it gonna be all about Lawrence? Yeah, I was so like, oh, but I liked the episode, but I was just like, oh my God.
Do you think each one of them are gonna get their own episode?
That might be it. Maybe.
Yeah. I think that's what they're doing to kind of like
close it out.
I mean, I don't know how it's gonna circle back to, I guess, Issa and Lawrence or whatever. I guess
I hope Tiffany don't get one, because I don't care what they got going on. I don't. Well,
I need somebody.
Another season,
huh?
They did. A person had
that was the final. That was the season finale, right? Or the one right before when she ran away?
Huh?
When she ran away, that was like her whole.
I said.
That's
why I'm like, what? I said they did this in another season where they had each person had an episode. Remember when they was running that marathon? Well, they was running the marathon. Yeah, Issa, Molly, and I think Lawrence had one too. So maybe they are doing it. I don't know.
We're gonna see. I don't know. I still don't know what to expect. I don't really want any expectations for this season. So
bring back Daniel.
Baby, let me tell you, every episode I keep anticipating Tahir. I'd be like, where's Tahir at?
They didn't invite Tahir to the party. He's not gonna be on there. Why y'all ain't invite Tahir to the thing? That's rude. Y'all know he been on the show.
You know he was all on Instagram live in the car, like Lawrence, like like a Jay, yeah.
No, I didn't see that.
Oh, girl. All during filming, he was like, yeah, Jay, we going right up there. We going.
Damn, that's rude. That's
what going up
oversight. Here? How you missed that? He been in enough episodes.
Like in the car with the other dude, the light-skinned dude. They was all in the car.
He was a whole friend group. How you missed that?
They was going back to base camp and everything. Yeah. I was like, oh.
What?
They was like on set and everything. It was like all the dudes. So it must be an episode where it's like maybe a friend episode, a guy episode. But it was like all of them
get invited to the finale party, so
he's on tour. Maybe because he's on tour.
No, he didn't get invited. Tahir said he said that out his mouth. So, Issa, I don't know what y'all doing over there. I know it ain't your fault, but that's not right. But anyway, so why? I can't even get predictions for this show. Like, it's never gonna happen. Like, I have no idea. But I'm enjoying it. I'm liking it. Some people not liking the season, but honestly,
I like it.
For me, whatever they put out, I'ma like, because I like the show. Like,
yes,
it ain't nothing for us to be digging so deep in. Like, it's a show for enjoyment. People be trying to critique it like it's Scandal or something.
First of all, it's the best. It's one of the best lit shows with Black people in it. Period. So, I love it.
Right.
That's all I got, Tequila.
Yeah, me too. That's it for me.
I don't have nothing for food.
Nope. Throw them dry ass turkeys in the trash, y'all. Make sure y'all get you some juicy turkeys for Thanksgiving, y'all. We don't want no dry turkeys. It's 2021. Your turkey should not be dry no more. Okay. Those days are
over. Brine them.
So, yeah, I don't have anything for food. I do have it's not really a quote, but I have a saying.
Holy Spirit, activate.
It's from Dolph. R.I.P. I felt like it was only fitting. So, Dolph once said, "Get paid, young nigga, get paid." Let that be your motivation for the week, okay? Go out there and get it. Go out there and get the money. Grind. Do it all in the name of young Dolph. He was trying to be an inspiration for the hood. Unfortunately, you can't go back to your hood, it seems like, these days once you make it, because it's always going to be somebody trying to get you. And also, the reason I said that saying is because I saw this post that said this young lady won a Lamborghini, I believe, from Dolph. Like, he was giving it away and she won, and then he found out later that she sold it, and then he commented and was like, "Get paid." Like, that means he don't care. Like, do your shit. Like, I don't care. Like, I gave you the car. Do what you want with it. And I think she got like $400,000 from it. So, get paid, young nigga, get paid. That's all for y'all, the niggas. Okay. Well, it's for anybody listening, but y'all know.
It's for anybody that listens to the podcast, because we want y'all all to be
for anybody listening to the podcast. You know, y'all know who y'all are. Y'all with it. So that's all I got. I ain't got no more.
Well, y'all know what it is. We didn't think it was gonna be a long episode, but honey, we at an hour and 27.
I don't even know what we talked about. I feel like I did it down.
But we did it. Anyways, y'all make sure y'all get paid like Tequila say. Shout out to Young Dolph, rest in peace. It's been another episode of JPP. We out. Bye. Hold on. What's up, everybody? It's your girl Ashley from the Justpoddinpodcast with Ashley and Tequila, where a podcast is just a podcast. And I'm here because Tequila and I would like to thank each and every one of our listenerships. Whether you listen to us on Anchor, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, or view us on YouTube, or on one of our other 7 different platforms, we just wanted to say thank you. And keep doing what you're doing. Subscribing, following, liking, commenting, sharing us with your family and friends, sharing us on your social media. All of that helps more people find us and become a part of the Just Poddin family. Also, if you would like to write us, you can do so at justpoddinpodcast@gmail.com. And if you're looking for more ways to support the Just Poddin podcast, you can do so at anchor.fm/justpoddin. All right, everybody. We love you. We out. Fire.